Okay, guys. As you witnessed, after we pick the Ford Focus 2012, we decode the lock, we cut the key, and the key is working fine. Now the time has come to program the key. The Ford Focus we have, it has smart key. Okay, so what is the goal of this video? Actually, my goal of this video not only to show you how to program Ford Focus 2012 working by smart key only. I want to teach you and I want to tell you how to remove the blindness. This is happening especially during the first year in this industry. Sometimes the client will call you and you don't know anything about the car, that they call you to program a key, either it's add key or all keys lost, and you will tell the client, okay, I'm coming to you to do this service, but you sit on your bench and you start investigating the car through YouTube, through here, through there, which will actually confuse you. This is mistake I done in my first year. Every time the client called me to program a car to the first time, where I don't know anything about this car, so I will rush to YouTube to see videos and I will say to myself, okay, you can do it, you just go. Guys, it's not like this. You'll be confused, okay? So in this video, I will just showcase how you investigate the car calmly. The most important thing, once you have a situation like this, you need to chill, you need to relax, and you need to start the investigation in the right way. Okay, for example, you have Ford Focus 2012, where we already done the mechanical aspects, key lock picking, decoding, and cutting. So now it's the programming phase. If we will take example on X-Horse Key Tool Max, okay, how we do investigate the things. Don't rush, as I told you, don't rush to YouTube first. You can go to YouTube, but in later stage, not at the beginning, okay? You need to investigate your device. Whatever the device is, you need to investigate your device if your device is capable to do this certain car. Either you have Key Tool Max, you have KD, you have OTIL 608, 508, whatever. This is the most important point. You need to check your device capability, if your device can do this car or no. So what we will do, for example, on Key Tool Max, once, if you remember, once we program the remote, we generate the remote, we will go again to focus, and we've selected this key 1119. Okay, here telling you the keys, the smart keys, X-Horse smart keys could work with this certain car. Okay, in this case, we will go to X-Horse website. We will check these keys to be familiar with the shape. You just as simple as that. Just go to X-Horse tools website and just check the XM family or an XB smart key. Check how it's look like. It's good to have stock also from the beginning, just a few stock of this XM family or an XB family. Then here the device will tell you the precautions and the general step for this car. As we understand in this description, if you will use the universal smart key, the client won't be able to do emergency start later on. So he will be able to operate the car, to start the car normally. But in case anything went wrong with the remote, he cannot do emergency start. Why? Because the universal key cannot fit into the key slot in this certain car. What I will show you after some time. Okay? Here also, in the same, you can go to feedback. You can go to, I hope the video is clear for you. I'll just try to focus it. Okay, here you can find feedback from people who already worked in the same key. They will mention their experience about programming this certain key. So you can have an initial overview about the car. Okay, now after you have prepared the key, you are ready to go to Immo programming. We'll go to Ford. We'll go United States area. This is the car region. We'll go to focus. Key, let's go. This is the type of this car, 1114. And here you will find your device telling you some important information. Either for all ship key lost or add ship keys. Add smart key, all smart remote lost. Here you might be confused. What is the difference between ship key and the smart key? Actually, for this certain car, you need to program the ship at the beginning, and then you will go to the smart remote programming. So there is 2 stages. So now once you investigate this car, you will find out there is 2 stages. I will not go direct to smart key programming. No, at the beginning, I need to do ship key programming, and then I will go to smart key programming. So here what is the device telling us? He will give you a brief about the operation. Either it's add key or all keys lost. Add ship keys, please switch ignition on. Put the ship key to be programmed in the emergency slot, which I will show you. I will show you now actually. So on spot. So this is the emergency key slot. It's in the steering column. You need just to remove you need to remove this cap, and you inserted the key here. In case you have the aftermarket or original key, you will be able to insert the key into this slot because it will fit in, and you will be able to do emergency start later on. In case it's universal key and the shape is not fitting, you need just to make it close as much as you can into the slot. Okay, and here after, I'll just make zoom out. So as you see here, the device will give you the description about the programming. In your case, you have all ship keys lost. This function will clear all ship keys and program. Please make sure there are 2 keys, otherwise the vehicle will not be able to start. So what we understand here, for all keys lost, I need to prepare 2 remotes and to have them ready in my hand. Otherwise the car won't be able to start. So 2 keys are required. And then will promote me to please switch ignition on, put the ship key to be programmed in the emergency slot, the key which we need to program in the key slot. Click OK to continue. Program is complete. Click OK to program next one. Program is completed. Reading current number of ships. So now if you will go to all smart remotes lost, what will tell you here in the first point? Please program ship key first, otherwise the emergency start function will not work. Please make sure whether the ship is programmed. So he's telling you here, before you come to all smart remotes lost, you need to do the ship programming. Otherwise the operation will be failed. So we know this type of car need 2 stages: ship programming and then smart remote programming. And the steps here are straightforward. You need just to start, and the device will promote you to the steps one by one. Here also another feedback for people who programmed this type of cars. They will mention their feedback. You can go through it and see their experience. You may find valuable information from the people who already tried it. As you see, there is good feedback. And then now once you have absorb and digest the information about this car, you are ready to go to the key programming operation. See here, all ship keys lost, all smart remotes lost. So as I understand, we need to do all ship keys lost first, and then we will go to all smart remote lost. So here asking you to ignition on, and then will promote you one by one to the simple steps you do, and then the key will be programmed successfully with you. So guys, as I told you, my goal in this video not to show you only one certain car example. No, I'm just telling you how to investigate the car before you working on it to the first time. Okay, for example, you want to do it on Hotel 608. Okay, second option, you can do it, or you have 608 device in your hand and you want to do the same task. Before I go to Hotel 608, here I will just attach to this video the steps after you investigate and start key programming on Key Tool Max. Here I will just give you a video, a silent video, what will happen with you after you start the IMO programming, the key programming. Step by step, I have summarized it for you here, so you understand what will happen after you start the programming. Okay, If we will do it on hotel, no problem. We will just investigate it like this. We will go to Immo, accept, Ford, okay. This is you can do with every and each car you work on it on hotel. I will tell you now how to investigate the cars key programming on hotel 608. The device I have now, it's 608 Pro 2, which is the most advanced one for key programming from hotel, but similar to normal 608, 608 Pro, 508, almost same procedures. The difference is this device is advanced one for being code reading for some type of cars. For VAG cars, can do advanced job. This is the difference, okay? So here you go to manual selection. You go to Ford. You go to USA. You scroll down to focus. We have 12 model, so 11 to 13. Smart key. Okay. So here you go to hot function. And this is the important step. Okay. For Key Tool Max, they told you to do ship key first. In hotel, they mention transponder keys instead of ship keys. So this is the slight difference between the devices you need to pay attention to. Okay, you need to know the procedures. You just click here to this icon, and hotel will tell you exactly what will happen during the programming and what you need to do. For add transponder key, erasing keys is not required, so you can add key without erasing the original keys. Normally, easy. For our case, we have all keys lost situation, so the keys need to be erased. Here they will promote you step by step. All transponder key lost guided, turn the ignition on, reading the pin, with the security relief, erasing all learned keys, turn the ignition on, put the key to be learned in the slot on the steering column, put the next key to be learned in the slot on the steering column. So it's straightforward procedures. All smart keys lost, the same, reading the pin with the security relief, erase all learned smart keys. It's almost same procedures of the transponder keys. Here, this is important to read the precautions. Okay guys, here pin is not required. Perform all keys lost function will erase all learned keys. At least 2 learned keys and the vehicle able to start. So it's mandatory to have 2 keys already. It's normal that the instrument panel turns black when performing this function, so you know this might happen with you. Don't worry about it, because just the device telling you what could happen. This is once you restart the car, switch it on off, will come back to normal, okay? Perform the transponder programming first, then do the procs. So this is the most important one. And I can see online, even pro locksmiths, they overlooked this point on this certain car. So that's why I'm telling you how to investigate, have the good information about the car you are going to work on it, especially for the first time, and then you can start your procedures. So here, as we understand, for this type of car, all transponder keys lost first, and then all smart keys lost guided. This is how you program this car, and this is how you investigate. So I will summarize this video goals for you. please investigate your device capability before you investigate YouTube. Before you go to YouTube, investigate your device. If your device is capable to do this car or no. And then you can go and watch some videos on YouTube how to program this certain car. And inshallah in this course, I will keep adding straightforward examples about many car makes, Japan, German, US cars. I will add as much as I can, straight videos, but believe me, once you understand your device, your key programmer, you have a friendship with your device, then you will be able to do any job without any failure. Okay, thank you.